Good evening and tonight, viewers, and welcome to the... Well, it's not really the post-game of Chrono Trigger. More like, we're gonna do all the crap that... Actually, I want to talk to Magus. I love that. Now we've got a winning team. Alright, I'm gonna do... Magus, Ayla, and Frog. For this one. We're gonna go... to the Middle Ages. Because there is still a couple of side quests that cost money. First things first, let's go here. Park on the fountain. Go to the cafe. Now that guy's tools have been now that he's mentioned that his tools have been stolen. Let's go here. Actually, not there. I want to go to the cafe. The inn. You sure can. You sure can. Alright, so we got some tools. Now let's go give that guy the tools. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If I went back to 1626, like if I borrowed some tools from a carpenter, and I went back to 1626, I wonder how many of them that person would be able to use. Probably not a lot, but who knows. Alright, so we want to get rid of all the monsters. These guys have nigh onto perfect physical defense. Probably should have brought Marl. But I want to bring Frog because this is kind of important to him. Excellent. And yeah, I could have gone here to get full ethers, but eh. There we are. So what can we give you? Give you the magic ring. There we go. We do not want to open any chests here right now. For reasons. There we go. Excellent. It's possible their attack just cuts your HP in half. There we go. The beauty part is once you get rid of these monsters, they will... An elixir on them. They will never respawn. I believe the Reapers can one-shot you, but they're pretty slow. Alright, cool. Excellent. Oh, Magus. You make these areas so easy to deal with. Okay, cool. I've beaten up all the monsters. I'm gonna go rest up at the inn. Yeah, I'm spending money now. It feels wrong, but... ah, well. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the... They don't have a market? There we are. Alright, I want a few revives. There we are. Get a few heals just in case. Also some mid-ethers. There we are. Still got plenty of money for purposes. Alright, let's go back to this guy's house. And yep, 2,000 gold. That's why I'm only doing this now. But hey, I was able to complete the whole of Chrono Trigger without spending a single dime. I even did some barter. Again, we're not going to open any chests. Now we can go through here. Yeah, we got to have Frog here. Oh, so he basically calmed Cyrus's excellence. Not excellent. He calmed Cyrus's restless spirit. But there's more than just, you know, some kind of closure for Frog. Also, I love the sprite work on Magus there. Dude's literally hiding. I don't know why these guys are suddenly talking like Shaggy. But yes, essentially the Masamune is dependent upon the power or draining energy from its wielder. So, you know, the more power you have mentally, the stronger it'll be. And now... now he's so much stronger. I don't really need the wall ring anymore. Going back on the hero medal for some juicy crits. Alright, let's go up here. Let's see if they fixed anything here. Yeah, they only fix a little bit at a time. Alright, let's... Also, why are you charging us? We gave you the tools. Do you know how much we had to do for that? Very little, comparatively, actually. Let's see what we got here. Okay, cool. So there's a few things we want to do. A couple more monsters we needs to fight. Gonna leave that alone. No, I don't want to take out the contents. Not yet. This back part is optional, but there's some good stuff from it. I think the bases absorb fire, so... Now, I think if you let them live, the defuncts can kind of fuse with the base. Alright. So they're like, use water too. You use ice too. You use Dino Tail. There we go. There we go. Sure. I think Dino Tail is magical damage. Well, we'll see. It is not. It's... It is not magical damage. Okay. That's all the monsters in here. No. No, I do not. Let's go ahead and go on to the inn. Before we call it an episode, let's go to the present. Now that we're in the present, any chests we open won't be opened in the past. So I can effectively get doubles. I mean, it's not as good as triples. Triples is safest, triples is best, but it's not bad. Hell yeah. Power tab. Sounds like a supplement. Like, yo, dog, did you take your power tab tonight? Yeah, we can get doubles of the elixir. It'd be nice if we had triples of the elixir, because that's safest, but... oh well. You can't always get what you want. Anyway... we get a Shiva Edge. So the Shiva Edge is an interesting weapon. It's Crono's second strongest weapon. That should be a Valkyrie, but sure. It's Crono's second strongest weapon. Let me give her... hell yeah. Yeah, Crono's second strongest weapon. It has a very unique property where if it crits, it deals quadruple damage. The downshot of this is that the crit rate is piss poor. I think it's got like the lowest crit rate of all his weapons. Well, let's talk to these people. Hell yeah. Everyone is now speaking highly of Cyrus, where they previously were kind of like, oh yeah, that area sure is weird. So we've made we've made sure that future generations will remember Frog's buddy. And let's go back in here and score our doubles. The moon armor that I got, by the way, just adds magic defense. It has higher defense than the Nova armor. But it's only adds a little extra to magic defense. Nova armor I feel is better because the status protection. It'd be really nice if I had triples of the Nova armor. Okay, I'm gonna stop referencing that I think you should leave sketch. I mean, you know, I could get 55 ethers, 55 hyper ethers, 55 shelters. When will it come back for season 4? I should probably watch The Chair Company, because that's Tim Robinson, too. I watched Detroiters, and it was excellent. Not Spawn. It's just a good show. Alright, well, we've resolved Frog's internal conflict. We've ensured that history will look upon Cyrus favorably. Next time, let's go get ourselves a Sunstone. It's been Three Roads Gaming. Sure, I'm glad the road brought you here. Hope it brings you back my way again soon. Have a good one, everybody.